Now say that again. And be clear. Are you asking me which Deepika has inspired me the most? Oh, God. I mean, India is so amazing.
All right, the next question.
Hello, I'm right here in the end, last row. Okay, I have to sit down because I can't get up the photographers. Deepika, this question is for you.
Oh, I saw that. We were doing the wave.
Deepika, this question is for you. Vin Diesel, he's known for his stunts, incredible physique, and that brilliant voice. In the beginning, when you first saw him or met him during the shoot, what was it like? How did you break the ice with him, and how were you intimidated in the beginning to be facing the camera with him?
Yes. He doesn't know this, but well, the very, very first time we met was for an audition, which was about 4 or 5 years ago. So at that point, for me, everything was a blur, because at that point, I was really just focused on, I want that job. I have to get it. It's huge. And then, of course, when he walked in and everyone started feeling the chemistry, and of course, we felt the chemistry, all of that went out of the window. And then cut to now, for XXX, I remember overnight I had to fly down to Toronto to see DJ. And we were going to start filming in January, and we were not locked in till almost November, December, I think. And so I suddenly get this call, and I flew down to Toronto to see DJ, who was scouting for locations. I reached in the morning, I had an afternoon lunch meeting with DJ, which, you know, I thought would be very awkward. And I was like, I've never met this person, and what am I going to say? Because I'm an awkward person. And that lunch went on for like almost 2 hours. We just sat there talking, and we spoke about everything, and it just felt so easy and so comfortable. And I was going to take a flight back to India, and I suddenly get a call saying, Vince found out you're in Toronto, and he wants you to fly to LA and see him right away. And so I get on a plane, and I reached LA at night, and I went and saw Vin, and that's when that epic picture he tweeted, and Rajiv Masan was the first one who messaged me saying, what? Is this really happening? And even I didn't know at that point, because I didn't know if I was doing it, not doing it, but he put out this picture, which means, yeah, maybe I am doing it. So I didn't know what to say. So I think overall, yes. So that first meeting I had when I went and met Vin for the first time in his office, and I was speechless, because I was just amazed by how much he had to say about the film and about the character and about Serena and about Xander, and I was just amazed by how consumed he was with this entire project, and I was speechless. I couldn't speak. I didn't say much. And then cut to when we actually started filming, I think the experience for me was completely the opposite. And I said this in an interview once, and I don't know if he appreciated it. I said, he's like a teddy bear. He's just so warm, and he's the kind of person who will always, I know he'll always watch my back, and not just in a professional way, but even personally. I know he's the kind of person I can always call him up, and he'll always be there for me. And it's amazing when you do films like this, you also work with such amazing people, and you make these amazing friends. I'm extremely comfortable around him, and I think that's because of the way he makes me feel. He's given me so much confidence. I think a large part of why I could play Serena so confidently is because I had my co-star and my director who had so much faith in me. I knew that I understood the character well enough, and that gave me confidence to go out there and perform really well. Yeah.
Nilima Kulkarni here from IBN Lokmat. Hello, Deepika. Great to see you again. And Vin, welcome to India. My question is to Vin. Would you like to work with Deepika again? Of course, the answer must be yes. But what is so special to work with Deepika?
What is so special to work with Deepika? And would I like to work with her again?
Yeah, how many days shoot are you talking about?
How soon? When are they thinking? Actually, when are we working together? Did you get a date?
I heard that I should start preparing something to be ready for spring, early summer. That's what I heard.
Wow. Wow. I think that tells you a little something. If in May.
I don't think everyone really got it.
Okay.
Some of us got it.
Okay. If what DJ's trying to say, if in May we are filming for Viacom the next XXX, it will be very evident how much I like working with her.
It's entitled Serena's Revenge, right?
It is. She's very, very special to me. All you have to do is look at my Facebook for the last year, and you can see how special she is to me. There's no one like her, and she breaks out of India, quite frankly. You get to claim her because this is her origin, but she's a queen of the world, so the whole world will get to claim her.
Center aisle, do you have a mic with you, sir? Oh, all right, so we'll go on the left, extreme left.
Deepika.
Thank you.
She owes me lunch. She owes me lunch. She owes me lunch.
Because let's just say in his lunch break, in our lunch break, Vin was busy trying his lovely Indian outfits, both of them. We were like, which one should we wear today?
Yeah, we were picking. What do you think? How does it look? Does it look okay? Is it okay? Does it look good? Do I look regal in that beautiful Indian way? Do I look majestic at all? Do you see the teddy bear that Deepika talks about? Or do you see the grizzly bear? Sorry, guys.
Deepika.
We're going to
Deepika.
We're going to stick to the microphone. We'll get a microphone to you, sir.
Deepika, Priyanka, you're from India Forums.
Hold on.
Yeah, this side.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Deepika, my question to you is...
Are you looking at your phone?
Sorry?
I think she's trying to film you.
Yeah, it's live.
Oh, it's live.
Okay, yeah. So my question to you is, was it intentional to retain your Indian accent in the film?
Yeah.
Very much so.
That's one of the first things that when DJ and I started workshopping and we started working on Serena, I asked him many times, I was like, are you sure you want this accent? And they were both very, very sure. I mean, there was no doubt. And it is a conscious decision. The film is not about, it's not about that. There's so much more to the film. And yes, it's something that I owned and it's something that I'm very proud of. And I'm happy that my director allowed me to use that in a creative way in the film.
And my second question is to Vin and DJ. What do you think about Serena's accent in the film?
Well, I'll just say this. What we were trying to do was to create a global franchise. We were trying to deliberately. We didn't want to stay in the confines of Hollywood. The whole point of the movie was to go into different film markets around the world and invite all of them to work together in a franchise, into a picture. So everybody's accent was celebrated. We wanted the diversity. That's what makes the movie so special, which you'll see.
Yeah. And I agree. I loved it from the get-go. And I really, having such a diverse global cast and having so many characters in a movie as a director, the one thing in this movie I lost sleep over was, how do I make sure that I can get these other characters that are in this movie? I mean, you have Ruby Rose from Australia, you have Rory McCann, you have all Tony Jaa, you have Donnie Yen. So I wanted them all to bring some of themselves to their characters and not worry about an accent. And so it wasn't about anything but having them elevate their characters by being as close to who they really are as possible, because that's why they were there.
Slow down, slow down. Okay, hold on. I don't know if you get this or not. I'm not from around here. Stand up for a second, don't worry about the cameras, and slower so I can really try to understand this.
20th of January is the day when XXX is releasing in America.
Yeah!
So that will be a historic day for fans all across the globe.
I hope.
It will also be a historic day because Donald Trump will be taking oath as the 45th president of America. Hollywood as a fraternity is itself divided in its opinion on how good or bad Donald Trump will be for America. Recently we saw Meryl Streep slamming him at the Golden Globe. As a colleague, where do you stand? Are you in support with Meryl Streep or do you have a divergent view about Donald Trump?
I'm going to answer that question. On January 20th, something very important is going to happen in America. And that will be the return of Xander. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the press, the last two questions, please.
Hello. Hello. Hi. This is Vishali. Here. I'm Vishali from Business of Cinema. My question is for Vin. Have you seen any of Deepika's Bollywood films?
The one she just did that she won an award with is insane. And it makes me want to ask her to be in Hannibal the Conqueror. Yes,
I agree.
Done.
I agree. Let me tell you, because the cast was having so much fun on the set every single day, and they all came in with their music and were singing, I really thought if I had 1 or 2 more days of having everyone together, that we were going to do something at the end. But I promise you we'll sneak in something in the very next movie.
That's a very fair request.
Yes, right.
You are heard.
Yes.
You have been heard.
Yes.
This will also come to pass. We will dance in the sequel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the last question. Sir, could you get a mic to yourself, please?
Vin, over here. Vin, who all do you know in Bollywood?
I know the most important person in Bollywood. And you're looking at her.
All right, guys, all right, one last question. All right.
In my whole life? Or in my whole life?
Oh, the ones that he's with.
Which actor has inspired me the most?
Indian beauty or Hollywood beauty would be your choice as the most inspirational.
Oh my God. Now say that again. And be clear. Are you asking me Which Deepika has inspired me the most? Oh, God. I mean, India is so amazing. You know, I know this isn't even a question. Can I just tell you this silly little story? I don't know if you want to hear it. You want to hear it? So I grew up with my father, who's a theater director, and we grew up in New York City. But my father every day used to meditate. And one day we went up to the country to see a guru that had come from India to bless this whole group of people that were meditating. And I was like a 5-year-old kid. And I was just playing around with my brother. And the guru went up to my parents and said, "That kid over there," pointed to me, "is going to surprise you one day." And my parents, being the proud parents they were, said, "Oh, no, we're already proud of him. We're good." And the guru said, "No, your son is going to surprise you one day beyond your wildest imagination." I don't know why I told you that. I never told anyone that story. It's these famous words from the guru. Okay.
Thank you, Vin. On that note, I'm going to call back onto stage the group CEO of Viacom 18, Mr. Sudhanshu Vats, to honor the three of you in a typical Indian style. Not that you've already not been honored in many ways by many people, but Sudhanshu, may we have you back on stage, please? Oh, I love those. Yes, Ajit, could we have you on stage, please, for a photo op?